What it do, my guys and goddesses? It's the God, young Montu-Ra, young seer, young sorcerer, young oracle. And we're back with another episode. I think it's going to be episode 39er. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Today I just wanted a quick bit just on cryptocurrency and why I believe cryptocurrency is actually spirituality. Is because we're tapping into this whole new dynamic, this whole new system. And I want people to be aware, if you're listening to this, tap into some cryptos. I can only say the ones that I hold. This is not financial advice. Do what you want to do. But if you are listening to this, take a look into crypto. Whole new financial system, a global financial system. Please do your own research as well. But I'm not here to talk about the answers on what I think in the sense of what you should invest in, or if you invest, or whatever the case is. It's more on why this is spiritual, because now we can just peer-to-peer payments. We can essentially cut the middleman for less fees. That's what this is all about. Being over here in Europe, you're sending wires. You're going to be paying a ton of fees, tons of costs, extra costs. But with crypto, it just cuts the middleman. You know, that's what I'm all about. Cutting the middleman, being your own boss. And I do believe this helps us actually be our own boss and be our own bank, essentially. So this system, I believe, is going to go into effect this year. This is that 8 year that we talked a lot about. Last year was a 777 portal. This year we've already started with the 111, the manifestation, the new beginning, the self, the I, the God, the goddess. Y'all know what time it is. But that 888 portal is coming up in August. You know we're going to talk about that every single episode, because this is epic. We got a lot going on around the globe. But at the end of the day, this is very important that we continue to tap into that cryptocurrency. Looking at XLM, XRP, Algo, Bitcoin, I believe, is projected to go 6 figures possibly this year, definitely next year. So this is something that we all can really take advantage of as we continue to go through this journey, is because at the end of the day, this is something that I believe is that new wave that's still underground. We're still super early, projecting 2030, my whole projection to go pretty much to there. But I say this in regards to this community that we're building, to the gods and the goddesses out there, to the kings and the queens. This is something that I believe that we can actually rise up if we're in the right currency. Like I said, being in Europe, there's different currencies. Being in the dollar really has no value in Europe, in the sense of that it's less. So we have to think about what is actually more. When we put our dollar to something, we put our dollars, our euros, peg them to our own financial system. But I do believe there is going to be some regulation that comes. But if we're so early, we can tap in to a lot of different things. Being years early, I do believe this is bigger than the .com. What if our parents, if you're listening to this and your parents did invest in a .com, one of my mentors invested in Microsoft way early, when it was before what it is now. And this is why I am the seer. And that's why we can project and see and have our own intuition. That portal, that 111 intuition is telling us we already have the answers. I'm going to do a whole nother episode on listening to ourselves, listening to our God, to our goddess, that intuition, our self, our higher power, the most high. I do believe that is internal, and external reality is what we see. But at the end of the day, this cryptocurrency, this is a message, almost a PSA, to really tap into the cryptos. And this is something that is, I believe, is going to help us long term, obviously. And this is a sidebar, but one of my mentors told me to always invest for long term. And that is something that I do believe is true. And I want everybody out there to continue to use this life to be better, to give information, to help others, and transform our life. Obviously, we're all going through this final chapter of our transformation. Remember, we started this transformation in 2023, Aries season, the Lamb of God. And that is when we're going to be transformed by then. So we had that winter solstice, and that was more so of that peak, in the sense of helping us to see the light is starting to open up for all of us. And we're going to run through this thing. We're going to run through these portals. We're going to set these fucking intentions with this cryptocurrency, with this energy that we don't even have to work and get. See, that's what I'm about. Not being lazy, but working smarter, not working harder. I couldn't work any harder in the sense of physically, but when we can make money while we sleep, and there's an engine that is actually another current, another energy, another wave, another color scheme, in the sense, this is something that I believe is going to take over, and this is the beginning. This is the year, and I want everybody to be aware out there. If you listen to this, it's the God Young Montu-Ra, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.